All right, before you make your group video, I would like you to go into Photoshop and make a premiere um, so that you can have a title page and a by page for the little video you made and save it as a film, so you're used to doing that. So my original film was 11 by 14, and I want to make the movie actually 150 resolution, so I'm setting it up as that, and I'm going to click create, and I have it the wrong way. Oh. So I thought I had it set as landscape, and I didn't, so I'm going to rotate that to um, 90 degrees clockwise, so I have a landscape here. And we're going to use tweening to do this. So the first thing you're going to do in your layers panel is start out black, because there is an easy way to do that. So you can also do a gradation if you would rather have it be gradient. I'm just going to go ahead and make it black because I like to have it black fade in. And then decide on a name for your film. Trying to get this all to fit here in this so that you can see it. There it goes. All right, so if you click on your T, we haven't used fonts or text a lot, but you've got an awful lot of choices here for it to have whatever style you want your font to be. And 12 point is really quite small for 150 points and 11 by 14. So I'm going to go the biggest that it is, and it's probably still small, but we'll look. And right over here you can see right now here is black and here is black. And I'm going to do either white or a nice light color, and the name of my little farm animation is Morning Has Broken. Or I could call it Sunrise or something similar to that. And that's the basic font that's coming up there. Mirrored Pro is it. And as soon as I highlight it, I can start going through all the different fonts. And you can see what choices of fonts that you have to use. And you can see some of them are bigger than others. You see some of them at 72 are so big that you would have to click in the middle of it. Let me see. Here's Bookman's old style. All right. So let's say I want to use that. I can then take my tool there and find it exactly in the center. And you see it lined it up like that right in the center. If you wanted to take up more space, and I can double click on it over here on the T, that's going to select it. And I can make it either bigger here, or I can start playing with some of these things here. This will let you choose a style. So I can make it arc, I could make it bulge, I could do any of those things. And in real time, then I can move those around, distort it whatever way that I want it to do. So if I just want a very gradual arc, see, that would work. So I really don't want to do that with mine, but I think I want to make it bigger without making the text bigger. And you can do that here under this little tab. It brings the character style. So it still has my text here. And right now it says 72 point, and it's at 100%. Say that I want it to be 200%. See how the text didn't really get any bigger here, but it got taller. So 300%. See how that takes up more of the screen that way? I kind of like the way that that looks. So I'm going to go with that. And it's right in the center. And I really want to tween between a pure black screen and this and another pure black screen. And so if you haven't tweened with your animation, this is a good time to do it. So I have the background layer, I have the text layer, and then I have the background layer again. So we'll pull up Window to Timeline, and we're going to create an audio frame animation and click Enter, and we'll turn off the text there since it's on its own layer. Add a new layer and turn on the text, and then we're going to tween between the first and the second layer. So I will click on the first layer. This is tweening right here with a little button, and we're going to tween with the next frames, and we'll click add at 5, and that's all that we'll do. And as you see, if when I play it, then it'll go, let's see, 0 seconds. 0 second is really slow, so fast, so I'll click on 0, I'll click on 0, and go maybe 0.5, and now try playing it. And so, see, it just gets gradually, gradually darker. Maybe I wanted to stay on black a whole second and play it again. And then it comes in. So then if I add a new layer in my animation, and we'll tween between that one and this one. This time we're on this one, we're going to turn off the text, and we'll do the same thing that we just did. We'll click tween between the first layer and the last layer, and click OK. And let's make this one in the middle a whole second. And then here's the animation all together. And I can add this as the film entry. And there it goes all the way into dark. And then it'll sit there and then all the way into black. And so you've tweened that, and it's ready to add to the front of your video. And I would also like you to make, for your little practice one before you sit as a group and try this, make one that has credits. So at the end, make another animation just like this, same size, and have it say bye, and then have it your name, and then we'll practice uploading it to YouTube.